You know what I'm saying? No one cares about you.
Like I say as well, when you come in the truth, like all the opportunities you had in the world just go to shit, man.
Go to shit, man.
Like before you come in the truth, you're so-called smart, progressive.
Yeah.
All these doors opening.
Yeah.
And as soon as you give yourself to the truth,
everything,
like, people don't want to hear you. Yeah.
Dead. Your heart starts beating. Your heart starts beating, man. And you're like Lazarus. You start to decay, man. You start to stink so much that the woman don't want nothing to do with you no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Your family, your friends, you become dead. You're invisible now. So it's only you and the Lord now. The Lord sees you because he said that I'm the God of the living,
Right.
and not the dead, man. Dead meaning these people, they're dead, man. These
Right.
people, they're dead. Most I don't deal with them. He dealing with you because the life, man. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are what? Life.
And that's why it says in Proverbs, it says, they that remain without understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right. We got that understanding.
Yep.
We're not dead. We're dead to the world, but we're not dead to the Most High. Yahawashi, Yahawashi. That's right. We're not dead to Him. Yep. Why do you think the chariots pass by the camp? Because we're the living.
Yep. In their eyes. Yep.
We're the living.
That's why we're the only ones that see them.
We're the only ones, exactly.
They're looking up. What they're looking at.
Yeah.
You know? But we can see them. Those are chariots, 3 or 4 of them. Everybody else is looking up in the air and they're wondering what the hell we're looking at in the sky, man. And then they carry on their business.
You gotta believe this, man. You gotta believe this for yourself. Soul searching. Discover yourself. Discover yourself, man. Okay? The Most High gave you a gift. That gift is inside of you, man. Okay? That gift is faith, man. Faith and the spirit to discern the times you're in and to visualize the kingdom that's to come, which the other people can't see.
That's right.
Use that, man.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 28, verse 26. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered.
Right, to walk wisely. We were born into the world, we were babies, man. Didn't know nothing. We weren't born with wisdom. The Most High had to teach us wisdom.
Right.
So that's why I say he that trusteth in himself is a fool. Because you don't know shit by yourself, man. You need to humble yourself like a little child to learn, man. To accept, to receive. Okay? Now that guy that was here, man. The elderly brother, man. Alright? He can learn. He learn. By coming to this school. That's how you learn. To the house of the Most High. Okay? It's all spiritual, man. It's all spiritual. You know what I'm saying? You gotta read the Bible, man. You'll understand it. And see for yourself and be persuaded with your own man. Okay? Go ahead. Well, you go say. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 13. Then were there brought unto him little children, that he should put his hands on them and pray, and the disciples rebuked them. But Yahawashi said, Suffer little children, and forbid them not to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven.
Right, read that again.
Matthew 19, verse 13. Then were there brought unto him little children, that he should put his hands on them and pray, and the disciples rebuked them.
Right, because the disciples are thinking, this is not for little kids, man. Go and play. Go and play. Right, this is a big man thing. Right? So you had men, you know what I'm saying? And you had little kids coming in, kind of, the disciples thought that was messing up the spirit, man. Little kids, you know what I'm saying? Grabbing clothes. Not little kids, man. Just standing right there looking up, you know. It's like, go play, man, go play. It's not for you. But then Yahawashi broke it down and said, listen, this is what it's all about. This is how you're meant to be. When you teach, and the person who you're teaching is not behaving like this, don't deal with them, man. Observe children. Observe the children, man. There's certain traits and characteristics of children that we should instill in ourselves, man. For example, children are very forgiving, man. Children don't hold grudges, man. Children forgive. If you're a parent, you hit your child, you kiss him, you know, kiss and make it bell, and it's cool again, man. Children are very forgiving, man. Children don't be like, man, fuck that nigga, man, come back. 2 weeks, 3 a month later, man, they come back with the thing. No, that's not how children operate, man. Children are very innocent. Okay? They listen. A child ain't gonna come up here trying to debate the scriptures with you, man. Trying to battle you in the scriptures. Trying to tell you about that verse and that verse. You know what I'm saying? Trying to speak over you. Trying to pride and children don't have that, man.
Ego. I got a precept, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
On the little children.
No
ego. Yeah, this is on Mark 10 verse 13, and it says, and they brought young children to him that he should touch them, and his disciples rebuked those that brought them. But when Yahawashi saw it, he was much displeased, and said unto them, suffer the little children to come unto me, and forbid them not.
Right.
For of such is the kingdom of the Most High.
For such is the kingdom of the Most High. Okay? So we're all like little children, man. He said, I understood as a child, I spake as a child, but that's in a different sense. Because children can also be wicked. Okay?
Undisciplined as well.
Undisciplined. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But children in terms of innocency, man, purity, sincerity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if a child is angry, a child's gonna show you it's angry. A child ain't gonna hold it in, man. And smile at you and be like, yeah, that's cool. And then come back later with something to kill you. Child, that's an adult. A child, if it's angry, he will show you. He'll start crying. You know, it's very sincere with how he or she is. There's no malice in a child, man. It's all real, man. You get what I'm saying? So that's how we should be.
I got one more verse too.
Okay, I'll read.
Verse 15, verily I say unto you, whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of the Most High as a little child, he shall not enter therein.
So that's basically what it means, man. When you teach a child sit there and listen to you. A child not gonna go back and forth with you, man. Debating you, okay? The child is gonna take it in and learn. Okay? Now when you send a child to nursery, the child ain't there arguing with the teacher, man. How do you think we learned ABC and 1, 2, 3? We had to learn. We had to sit there and be quiet while somebody taught us, man. Mathematics, English, how to read, how to write. We all had to go through that stage in our life as little children while we had to sit there and allow somebody to teach us, man. So if you can't do that again and be born again as that little child,
You cannot enter into the kingdom.
blue pill, man. Blue pill. Destruction, man. Go ahead, man.
This is 1 Peter 2 and 2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
Desire it, man. Desire it, okay? Because that's the only thing that you can relate to out here, man. Everything out here, you can't relate to nothing out here. these women, okay, these guys out here, man. Okay, these people, you can't relate. Lot said he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. The filthy way of life, man. You see it, man. Everything's out of whack, man. Especially when you see servants upon horses, man, out here. You see these heathens walking around like they're not servants. That should vex you, man. It should vex you when you see the women of your people with men of other races. Even though you try to put a cold attitude about it, but deep down inside, you feel a way about it, man. And you should. Because it's not supposed to be that way.
That's right.
Order, man. The Most High is about order. Are things in order in this society? Hell no. You should be vexed by that. Hate the evil, love the good. Okay? This place is filled up with evil, man. You can't go to somebody and talk about God with them. Imagine going to one of these people and talking about God, man. You ain't gonna get no conversation, man. You ain't gonna get no play from them. These people are not, God is not in all the Most High is not in all their thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of the time, brothers, you have to keep those thoughts to yourself, man, when you're among these people. Because these people can't relate to you. So you have a lot of pent-up hatred and anger in you, man. And only on a Saturday, when you come out here to camp, can you ventilate.
That's right.
You know? It all come out.
That's why we always make a little bit earlier before camp starts, man, because it seems as if every time we meet each other, brothers got so much things to say, man.
You know, steam. You know? This is therapy. This is healing. Alright? This is the physician time. This is your appointment with the physician. Right here, man. What did you read? You read on First Peter 2:2. Desire the sincere milk, man. What is it? Read it, read it.
So 1 Peter 2:2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word,
Exactly.
that ye may grow thereby.
It's sincere. That's what babes are. Babies are sincere. They're not malicious, man. Like how I told you how a baby don't have hate and then conceal it, man. A baby just come out and say what it wants. It just says it, man. You know what I'm saying? Be sincere. Let their life be sincere, that you may grow thereby, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're honest and you're clean and you're very honest with your way, that's how you can grow, man.
Right.
When you have a clean mind, a clean conscience, man. A lot of these people, their conscience is fucked up, man, because of the experiences that they've had with other people, man. Other demons that they picked up from other different energies they picked up from other people. You gotta be careful about the kind of energies you let into your life, man. These people got all kind of demons on them, man. I know, man. You brothers do too, man. Okay, these people are not sincere. They're never honest. When they fuck up, instead of them coming clean about what they did, they'll try and use reverse psychology and try to make it look like it's you. That's one thing I found common in women and men, man. Mainly these women, man. Well,
You said this is Ecclesiastes Sirach 11:29. Bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many trains.
exactly, deceitful, man. Children are not deceitful. Okay?
And that's why
Children can be very honest, man.
I don't cut you, brother. And that's why you have in this truth. That's why we're also known as soldiers. The word soldier goes back to the word solitary.
Right.
So when you become a servant of the Heavenly Father, you're really by yourself, technically. You know, and then you start to like being by yourself. And when you're by yourself, you can develop yourself more effectively. If you have a lot of friends, and then it's distractions in a way.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't build on yourself. Your mind's you're concerned with some woman you got, or you're concerned with Jonathan or whoever, whoever you're mixed with.
Yeah.
But when you're by yourself, you only concerned about yourself.
Yeah.
And what I liked what his brother said, he said, let not every man into that house, man. Meaning you gotta be careful about the kind of people you let around you, man.
Yeah.
And don't be so quick to befriend people and to make a girl your girlfriend
Yeah.
and these things, man.
Yeah.
You gotta put them on the street.
You gotta deal with people for a while. See where they at. And usually they tell on themselves, man. They tell on themselves. You ain't really gotta do much questioning. They'll tell them, when they talking, they start behaving, they tell on themselves what type of person they is, man. Then you can make that decision whether you're gonna make that decision to get them out. If the Lord dealing with you.
Man speaks the abundance of his heart.
Yeah, exactly right. It's not what cometh into a man that defileth him, it's what cometh out of him, man. That's what shows what's inside of him, man. You know a tree by its fruit.
It's that moment they open their mouth and speak, but they're like, this guy ain't right.
This guy, this guy right here,
Yeah, he ain't right.
he's no good.
I'll just say something. When I was doing my mini cabin job, on the like dropping off prostitutes, a lot of prostitutes take mini cab after hours. Prostitute women, right? They take mini cab after hours, and I was a mini cab back in the 20s, like 2000 and 2000. And they, in the back, you can hear them talking stories about when he fell asleep, right? Why didn't you get the whole bunch of money? And all? They used to rob men, drunk them up, the women them, drunk up the men them, yeah, a lot of Amalekites, yeah, Edomite women as well as nigger women, on that black market prostitution, and they used to thief people's money. So as what you're saying is, you have to be careful who you let into your house, because a lot of women will thief. They're opportunists. If you're falling asleep, if you fall asleep, if you see a big bag of money or something like that lying around, or they be searching around your yard while your back is turned, they go into the kitchen or they go in the bedroom. A lot of them are opportunists. You got the nigger woman that does it, and you got the Edomite woman that do it. They're just as bad. So they're very, very, very subtle. So the prostitution is one of the oldest businesses, as they know, in the oldest business, and it's all about being an opportunist. If you can get away with not having sex and get the money, then you've had a good day. The less sex you give out and the more money you get, you're doing
That's what I'm saying, man.
You're doing a good business.
Saying, bro. You need to be careful.
So you have to be careful about these women. And today, this was around the 2000s. 20 years later, they're much worse. That's my observation.
But more these women are hoes, man. You're hoes, man.
And can I just say one thing, brother? Can I just say one thing, right? Because even just people in general are not honest. People are just, like I've always said, people are full of shit. Most people, when you deal with them, that's what they are. So you're better off just being by yourself and not really giving yourself to society. Society tells you, oh, you gotta formulate, you gotta deal with people and all. I mean, you gotta deal with people at the workplace when you work with them. But overall, you just say, hey, how you doing? Keep it simple. But don't give yourself to these people, because they're all full of shit anyway. And that's just the thing. And you'll know that the more you get into the street. Because I'm the kind of guy, I could look at somebody and I could tell who's right and who ain't right. I got that kind of sense, but I could look at you for a split couple of seconds and I can already tell who I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? And that's why me personally, I stay to myself, man. The only people that I'm dealing with is you, brothers.
Can I bring this piece real quick?
Go on, bro.
It's Lamentations 3, and I'll start from 26, and it says, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth.
Right, so it's giving you good advice for your manhood, man. To nurture your manhood, because out here, there's nothing out here to nurture your manhood, man. Lil Wayne, all these clowns you see, they even bent over, so you don't even looking at them like they're men. This is the last book of manhood, man. The ancient book of manhood, man. Devour this, man. Eat this roll. Old and new. Devour it, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High's kind of constructing you and guiding you in how to conduct yourself as a man, the conduct of a man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, in the times we're in, the Bible's telling you that it's a very aware of the times we're in. But this is how you should conduct yourself while you're in these times. Okay? That's what's going to lead you to salvation. Okay? It's saying, read that again.
It says, it is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth.
Right.
He sitteth alone and keepeth silence because he have borne it upon him.
Yeah, so silence and being alone. That's healthy for your manhood. It's healthy for you, man. It's not a negative. People think that's negative. Oh, you're alone. No, don't where's your friends? You're always alone. Why? Because you're not talking. Because they don't understand. They don't understand the conduct. There's a certain conduct that a man has.
Right.
A man that differentiates him from children and women. There's a certain conduct that separates him from women and children. He's silent because he's thinking about things.
Right.
There's certain things he's contemplating on. He's reminiscing on. You know what I'm saying? That's going over in his mind. He's meditating on. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking. As a man, you have responsibilities, man. Women don't understand that, man.
Right.
Women don't understand these things. There's a whole heap of them lesbian and feminists, because they don't understand that a man has a conduct, man. There's a certain way he's supposed to carry himself. You know what I'm saying? They think it's bullshit. Or you're being a misogynist, or they got all these negative names to call it, man. But it's good that you do it when you're young, though, man. To sit alone, to silence, yeah? To be by yourself, man. To be away from the nonsense. So when you do that, you can, when you learn how to master yourself, leave women alone, man, unless you learn how to master yourself. That's how you can master a woman, once you've mastered yourself, man. A lot of these guys that get fucked up by women, you really got fucked up by women because you haven't mastered yourself yet, man. You haven't found yourself, man. If you haven't found yourself, means you think you're going to master a woman, man. No wonder you got your ass fucked up, man. No wonder you deserved it, man. Probably most likely hitting you in the head, man. Making you say you need to be by yourself. You need some long time, man. Alright? To find out what your morals, what you stand for, and what you don't stand for. To find out what you like, what you don't like. To find out, to test your limits, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Go and do it, man.
It's like, just because you woke up and you understand, it doesn't mean the people around you don't understand.
Exactly.
That's why eventually, man, you separate yourself from them, man. Because you get it.
Right.
They understand everything that's going on, but they don't. You try to explain to them a little bit here and there. It's like speaking to a brick wall. So that alone is separation. You can separate it from everybody else.
And you're going to understand that this is what the Most High wants for you. It's healthy for you, man. Because when all hell breaks loose out here, you're one of the few men out here, or individuals out here, that's going to be stable. But everyone's going crazy, not understanding. Grown adult, imagine like you're a grown adult and you don't know what the hell's going on, like you're a little child.
I was talking to the guy about the checkout sort of thing, right?
You're a grown adult,
Yeah,
man.
he's here to give you half an hour, but they're probably...
And you questioning what the hell's going on, like, well, it was right there in front of you. The whole time. Okay?
Yeah, so with that, any brothers got any other precepts you want to bring out? Okay, yeah, so with that, brothers, we're going to close out, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Yahawashi, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it like that. And yeah, so shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, brothers, line up for a minute.